Welcome back to the game room again, guys. It's Dave and Mike here with Dave and Mike Reviews. This time we're playing an absolute classic on the Amiga A1200, Mike.
Hello guys, yeah, Secret of Monkey Island. Everyone has heard of this. Well, everyone who's ever played anything on the Amiga before would have heard of this.
And everybody who's old enough to have seen this game will know all about it as well.
That's true, I have to remember the age thing, but this is the beginning of the game. You play a guy, Guybrush Threepwood his name is. He's a wannabe pirate. Basically, it's a point-and-click adventure done in the Lucasfilm art style for Lucasfilm Studios, I believe.
Yeah.
And it was just the best game on the Amiga. Well, in my opinion, the best game on the Amiga.
It's definitely one of the best point-and-click adventure games that I've played, because I've played a few as well. I don't know whether you remember Police Quest. That was also released. That was really fun.
I don't remember.
Don't remember Police Quest. That was released on the PC back in the day.
Right,
and that was a really fun point-and-click adventure game in a similar kind of style.
Okay, yeah.
And there was also Monkey Island 2, but I didn't get to play that. But I did play the original Monkey Island on the PC.
Yeah. I mean, there were so many amazing point-and-click games around that generation. They seem to have died off a little bit now, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I mean, I don't know whether you saw the Back to the Future series by Telltale. They were point-and-click games on the PlayStation.
Yeah,
they were excellent. Yeah. I really enjoyed those. In fact, I enjoyed those as much as I did this.
Really? I never played them.
It was really good. There was also, a bit like Monkey Island, there was also a puzzle element to them. It was good fun. Yeah, and it was good to travel to different times. But here we go then, the 3 trials.
Okay, so we've just seen a little intro of how the game works. There's my cursor. Old school.
We're waiting for the Amiga to load, just like in the good old days with the disc chuntering.
Yeah. So you've got your commands down the bottom left of the screen. One of the main things that strikes me about Monkey Island straight from the beginning is the atmosphere. It feels like you're on this remote island, the Caribbean feel, and just the artwork is just gorgeous.
The other thing that strikes me, Mike, is the sound too. The music. The music cues in this game are fantastic. Like now when we walk into the bar, the Scum Bar, isn't it just... I love this. It's awesome.
It does. It feels like you're walking into a dodgy pub on a remote island with dodgy pirates inside, and it gives you... it sums the atmosphere up. The music contributes to that. It's just... I'm having a nostalgia kick here. This is just amazing.
Look at the pirate swinging on the
He's awesome. He's had one too many ales. One too many ales.
And here's this guy used to make me laugh every time I speak to him.
Yeah.
Old Glass Eye with his giant earring and the dodgy hat.
I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Guybrush.
Yeah, so what?
That's as far as our voice acting will go.
Yeah, because we understand you don't want to hear us, reading off lines from the game. This was good though. You had selections of responses, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, later in the game, you would actually fight by insulting your enemy. That's how you'd win a sword fight, was who would win the insults.
I actually remember, Mike, back in the day, a game over where I ended up underwater with a ball and chain attached to my leg.
That's right.
That was one of the game overs. That was weird. I found that really weird.
Yeah, it was strange. I think there was only 1 or 2 points in the game where you could die. Actually, I can't remember that. So, guys watching, leave a comment below and let us know how many times you could die in this, because I can't remember.
I also remember a bit with dogs sleeping outside, and you had to find a way of getting past the dogs by drugging them. And if you didn't, then that was one of the places I think you could game over. You could actually get killed there.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Actually, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it? You go into some mansion. Is that the art of thievery where you have to steal something?
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
I'm giving away the game here. So these 3 are telling Guybrush basically what he has to do, essentially, to become a pirate, or what they think he has to do to become a pirate.
The three trials. So basically, I mean, one of his skills, Guybrush's skills, the guy you play as, he can breathe underwater for 10 minutes.
Wow.
I think that's it.
Do you think that's a bit of bullshit? Do you think that's true, or do you think that was ever possible?
No, I think that's bullshit. I wouldn't recommend it at home, trying to hold your breath for 10 minutes.
No, me neither. So, I mean, this game, it was on the Amiga A1200, which we're playing on here. I also had it on the PC back in the day.
You see, I never played it on the PC, and I'll be honest, I didn't even know it existed on a PC.
Yeah, it was the only main difference from playing the Amiga version to the PC version is really the music. Everything else is pretty much the same. The graphics are the same.
Really? The graphics were better, were they?
The graphics were virtually identical because it was being played on an old DOS machine. So,
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So here we go. They're giving him what he needs to do, what the 3 trials basically are.
There's a re-released version of this on the Xbox 360 about 4 years ago, it might have been.
Was that an arcade, Xbox 360 arcade game?
Right, and you could download that for about 5-6 quid, I believe. I bought it. And the graphics and everything were so much improved, the close-ups were improved. But if you pressed one of the buttons on the 360 controller, you could revert it back to the Amiga graphics.
That's awesome.
It was pretty cool. It was and I couldn't help but play through it again on the Xbox 360.
That's really good.
And get really frustrated by a lot of the puzzles that you come up against, because this game is full of frustrating puzzles that God knows how I worked out in the old days, because I must have used walkthroughs in magazines. It's before the internet existed.
I was about to say, yeah, the internet wasn't around. Oh, look.
Insert this 3!
Yeah, there we go. That was the other thing. Monkey Island spanned 4 Amiga discs.
It did.
So, yeah, you've got a story to tell, actually, haven't you?
Oh, I have. I mean, when I had the original of this game on the Amiga 1200, by the time I actually got to Monkey Island near the end of the game, it asked me to insert disc 4. I insert disc 4, and it just went and wouldn't load up disc 4 at all. It wouldn't have it. It just spat it out. So I never actually got to see how the game ended until I played it on the Xbox 360.
Wow! So it's a long time period between then and then when you actually did get across to completing it.
It was.
That's quite incredible, actually. I mean, I've had that with some games too, Mike, where I played them back in the day, and I've only finished them, nowadays with my new setup that I've got, my game room setup. Yeah. I didn't complete some of them back in the day, and I've only since gone on to do that. So.
Yeah, it's good to do that. I had to avoid spoilers as well for Disc 4, for all the stuff that happened for many, many years, considering I'm in my mid-30s now.
Yeah. I mean, what's incredible is a lot of people nowadays, they'll go, the internet, I can just Google this, I can YouTube this. Yeah. Back in the day, guys, you might get a magazine or a guidebook from somewhere that might give some information about the game.
Or you'd get a phone number on the instruction booklet that you could phone if you got stuck.
That's right, yeah. I remember. Do you remember Powerline on the PlayStation?
Yeah.
On the back of the manuals?
Yeah.
They advertised Powerline. You basically racked your phone bill up the arsehole, or your parents' phone bill up the arsehole to ring it up.
That's right.
To get some cheats and tips. But there was no such real thing for the Amiga A1200 like the internet. You couldn't just go on there and Google it.
But yeah, if you got stuck, you were stuck. This is the bad guy, LeChuck. This is who your enemy is, and he's out to get you, basically. There were other games, obviously, later in the series, as many of you will know about. The second Monkey Island was also brilliant.
Disc 2.
Get Disc 2 in.
Well, see, here you go. Oh, look. Magic jump cut. Straight to the next bit. So we're talking to this random geezer with a parrot on his shoulder.
Yeah, I love this guy. I mean, I'm not going to talk to him too much. I'm just trying to show the viewers just the general artwork at the beginning of the game. But if I remember correctly, he's a flasher, isn't he?
I think he does. He opens up his jacket, doesn't he?
It's been so long since I've played this on the Amiga.
I found these guys with the rat funny as well, because couldn't they make the rat do special tricks?
Yeah, was it tricks or did he dance? No, I think it was tricks.
Yeah, I think he did some special tricks. I mean, here we just pretty much walk over to him, speak to him once, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, just want to give you a taster of how the language system works. I love the Lucasfilm game. You knew it was a Lucasfilm games just by looking at that font and the colour of all the text, because there was so many different text adventures they brought out. There wasn't Day of the Tentacle, was that Lucasfilm?
The Day of the Tentacle is another one that I remember seeing.
It's Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
Please correct me in the comments below if it's not. And Maniac Mansion, I don't know if...
I remember Maniac Mansion. I don't think that was Lucasfilm though. I might be wrong, but that was way before Monkey Island, wasn't it? I think that was
they run on the Scum engine.
They all run on Scum, yeah. So that's a way that you can play this, guys. If you've got a PC or you've got an Android device, you can get a Scum VM, a Scum virtual machine, and play a lot of these games using that, by the way, if you want to play it that way.
And also, if you've got any old PlayStation kicking about, or PlayStation 2, Monkey Island 3 on the PlayStation 2 was absolutely fantastic.
Brilliant. So you're walking into what appears to be like a jail here, like a little prison.
If I remember correctly, it's got that guy in one of the cells and he's got bad breath.
That's right, and there's strangely a rat in the second cell.
That's right. Yeah. It's just I love playing this just for the memories, but I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah, okay guys, so the next instalment in Dave and Mike Reviews is going to be Need for Speed 2 on the Sony PlayStation, so stay tuned for that one. Yeah, we've just been playing Monkey Island. It's been Dave and Mike. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks, guys.